So it's day, this is the day 12 video, but it's day 13. So yeah, day 12. Interesting. Sundays, like I mentioned at my last Sunday, which I think was like day 5 video, Sundays are always going to be probably the toughest day. They're going to be the most challenging, or at least taxing, because I wake up at 4:45 every Sunday morning to get ready for church, to go to prayer with my family, and then prepare for the services, then the services, and then post-service, it's sometimes it's, we have to go to these people's house, or sometimes we have to celebrate this person's birthday, sometimes we have this thing at church, after church, or sometimes we're going to do something at the house, and then every once in a while it's, let's just go eat, and then then go home or eat at home. So yesterday was good. I didn't I didn't feel super tired in the morning. I felt pretty good. I still haven't slept well. I didn't sleep well Saturday, Sunday night, last night either. But I wasn't like that first Sunday, I wasn't really craving that caffeine for my weekly Starbucks on Sunday. So, and then I also waited until 12, like I had been waiting daily, for my first shake. So the first Sunday I did my first shake like around 11, I think, or 10:30, somewhere around there. So I did it a little bit earlier. But this time around, I was able to wait until 12. So that was good. My body didn't feel too bad. But my dad was celebrating an anniversary for one of his businesses yesterday at the house. So he invited all of his partners and his employees to come to the house and do a little barbecue. They did burgers and ribs, and so I helped a little bit with the grill setup and everything. And sometimes when my dad grills at the house, he'll start it and then I'll finish it. I'll do like the second half. But yesterday, I didn't really, I don't know. I just felt people were coming over to the house, and it was almost akin to like how I used to be like in high school, early college years, where like when people would come over to the house, like either family or for church, kind of would just, say hi and then retreat to my room. And I don't know how I feel about that, because, I didn't break. My dad asked me, and my dad's been super supportive of this journey, but he's also, he understands that, I don't know if he understands, I'm trying to say he means well, because, he asked me, are you going to have like, just one burger? I said, no, I'm good, and there was chips, and there was, salsas, and there was guacamole, and there was, these things that, you have at a party, thrown by Mexicans, and they're amazing, but no, I went up to my room and I just chilled, played some video games, scrolled on TikTok, watched some TV, just overall just chilled in my room, listened to some music. I didn't really hit my protein goals yesterday. I don't know if I was feeling melancholic or just because, a lot of times what happens, and this was even before, I started doing this, is that like from the moment I wake up on Sunday to the moment I get home on a Sunday, I'm active, I'm up. I don't believe in being lethargic, like in front of people, and like especially at church. You gotta be up. You gotta be ready to serve. You gotta be ready to help in any capacity. And And I'm one of those people like where when I'm up, I'm up. It's not, we're not taking these midday naps or whatever. That's just me, right? When I get home on a Sunday, it's like my body knows, like it can like unclench, and I usually get very tired. So I even on Sundays, like a lot of times the guys and the girls from church will go play soccer Sunday night, and I'm like, you know what? I love soccer. I love to play with you guys, but I'm just not gonna go. You know what I mean? It's just like Sunday nights are my nights to just decompress and just be lazy in a sense. So that's what I did. I was just by myself in my room. The party went on from 2 to 9 something, and I didn't hit my protein goals. I had my first shake at 12. I had my second shake at 2, and I was disappointed because my second shake was a Fairlife, and I like to start and end my shakes with Fairlife. I don't like to do them back to back or one in the middle, because Fairlife is just the superior, shake. So, but since I forgot to put some Premier Proteins in the fridge, I had to get what was already in the fridge, and then I'm just really, really regretting getting the caramel. It's terrible, man. It's so bad. I just feel like I have to almost chug it, essentially, to just get it over with. But I had one at 12, one at 2, then one at 4:30-ish, and then one, I couldn't even finish it. I think I did 80% of it, 75% of it, of the caramel one, around 6:45-ish, 7 o'clock. And after that, I was like, you know what, I don't really feel like doing the last one. I don't feel like going back downstairs. So I didn't. And I didn't hit my protein. Well, technically I did hit my protein because I'm technically overshooting my protein, I think, a little bit. I'm not sure. How much protein you need is kind of it depends on who you talk to. Some people say, if you weigh 200 pounds, you need 200 grams of protein. Some people are like, no, it's not that simple. It's this or that. According to the app that I'm using to track, my calories, I'm supposed to have something of, I think 100 grams. And so I'm doing 160 every single day. So missing one isn't terrible. And it even puts me in a more of a caloric deficit, because I think I only hit 600 calories yesterday. And then I expend a lot of energy because I don't really sit down on Sundays once I get home. I'm always standing and walking around, seeing what's needed, or also, being on stage and playing takes a lot out of you. So, that was day 12. I'm proud of myself for sticking strong and not giving in. It's about kind of decisions. It's about putting yourself in a place to succeed. I think, maybe there's going to come a point in the next coming months where I can be around people, and not feel so tempted, or not feel, oh, look, they're going to ask me why I'm not eating, or they're going to ask me why this or why that. But yesterday I was like, you know what, I just want to be alone. I just want to be in my room. And so I put myself in a position to succeed, I even thought, what if I just go to the movies by myself or whatever, but then I thought to myself, because then you're by yourself, there's always that temptation of, no one's here. They know I went to the movies, but they're assuming that I'm gonna just watch a movie. I could get some things from the concession stand, or I could do this or that. So it's kind of knowing yourself, being honest with yourself, pushing yourself, putting yourself in a position to succeed, not putting yourself in a position to fail. And when those thoughts or those feelings come around that you want to feel bad, or you want to feel frustrated, It's about actively recognizing them and then like, okay, let me think about something else, or let me do something else, or let me, you know what I mean? And it's gonna take effort. And you know, whenever you want to achieve something, it's gonna take suffering. It's gonna take suffering. I mean, there's no way to beat around it. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Hopefully I'm still recording. It doesn't even matter if things come easier to you at one point or whatever. There's gonna come a time whenever the bill comes due. You know, like I told you, like that first week, those first, 7 days, I was cruising. And I felt fine, and I still feel fine from a perspective of, okay, it's not that I'm hungry, it's not that I'm hopefully, I don't feel hunger pangs because I know what it feels like to be hungry, like where your stomach is like, okay, I need food right now, like this hurts, and I don't feel that. Sometimes, maybe late at night, before I go to bed, what I'll feel is I feel empty. I feel my stomach is empty, right? But to say that I feel hungry or I feel hunger pangs, no, I haven't. But from a mental standpoint, it's gotten harder these last few days. And, I think from Wednesday to yesterday, day 8 to day 12, there was moments there, man. There was moments where I was like, man, this sucks. Look what I did to myself, that I have to suffer like this for, a chance to, be alive when I'm 35 years old, for a chance to, to pursue what I want in life, and to make sure there was nothing that impeded me from being successful, right? We've all heard those sayings, life is a beauty contest, and this or that. And there are tons of people that have succeeded that are overweight, obese, ugly, dumb, whatever you want, right? But in general, it's not so much that life is a beauty contest, but life is a perceiving contest. What do people perceive? People like to see, even people that are not active for the most part, unless this like 20-year-old and under generation, they're weird and they're whatever. But people like to see fit people. I'm not saying that they have to look like Chris Hemsworth, but they have to look like they care about what they look like. That they're putting effort, that they're disciplined, that, that they can do things, that they can, walk up 3 flights of stairs and not be out of breath, that, that they're not sweating profusely, and you'd be like, okay, but there's skinny people, or there's fit people that sweat a lot. Yeah, they probably have a medical condition, but that's so rare in comparison to, that guy, he's not handsome, but that suit looks good on him. Or, hey, that guy, he looks lean, or that guy, he looks well built, or that guy looks confident. And the fact is, yes, you can be confident while you're bigger, but it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to be confident when you're physically fit, when you're physically healthy. And again, no one is saying you have to have a six-pack. No one is saying you have to have, 5% body fat. It's about, hey, are you at a weight where your joints are fine? Are you at a weight where if you had to run to, protect your family, you could do it? Are you at a weight where you can go on a roller coaster, or you don't need a seat extender on an airplane and you feel comfortably on an airplane? And a lot of, the new generation, a lot of the new people are kind of, coming at this from a perspective of, it's fat acceptance and it's whatever and this and this and that. It's like, no, it's like you can accept yourself without accepting your situation. And that's what people don't understand, is that if you know me, you know that I've always felt confident. I've never felt fear talking to women. Never in my life. I've never felt fear going up to women and asking for her number or asking to hang out. I've never felt fear. You can ask anyone. I've never been that way. And I've been overweight almost my whole life. Since I was like, 6 years old or whatever. Right? But it's like, I know I can be better. And I know that I've missed a lot of opportunities in my life because I was overweight, because I was obese, or still am, And that doesn't mean I don't love myself. It doesn't mean that I don't accept myself. It means that I don't accept my situation and that I want the best for my life. Right? And you can't blame other people for caring about aesthetics and caring about how they perceive you. You can't, that's so freaking selfish, in my opinion. And it's so victim mentality. No. I think day 12 was good, man. I think I said in other videos, if I got past day 4 and 5, I feel like I could really do this. I think I can, man, because yesterday, I think if I was, if I had done this, if I had the mentality of a few years ago or in high school, I would have not lasted. I would have been like, oh, I can do this for 12 days, have a cheat day, and then start all over. And yeah, maybe it'll work out, but I don't want to give myself any opportunity for error. So that is day 12. Today's day 13, Monday. Just got to the office. I have to endure a dumb Monday morning meeting. It is what it is. But that was day 12. Love you guys, and whoever's watching, thank you for watching.